Hello, everybody. Uh, Sorry about the delay. I was trying to get the video posted over on over here. Hey, we're on YouTube. I can talk about YouTube. Um, so yeah, we're only on YouTube tonight. And actually, I need to go let people know somehow. So I'm going to do that real quick. But I was posting another video. Um, the like next video in the video series, you know how I've been trying to get caught up. So I was doing that and it took a little longer than I expected it to. I wanted to go live at midnight and it ended up taking another half an hour. But let me real quick pop over. Let's see, how am I going to do this? Because I can't share the link because I don't like that. So I'm going to take a screenshot real quick and go put it over on the page over there. I'm going to save some of you guys. And then we'll get started. I look at this. So I made, if you were on the live that we did earlier, I made some chicken soup stock and had these beautiful giant carrots that went in there. And so I had a snack of some carrots after, because I separated the liquid out from the veggies and the chicken, because I'm actually going to put the soup together tomorrow. So I had to eat some of those because they were just absolutely gorgeous. And carrots are good for your eyes. My parents always told me. Eat your veggies, you know? All right. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to go over there and drop it on there and just say, hey, we're across the street. Come hang out with us over there. We'll see how many people can find their way over here, and then we'll get going. We're gonna work on Billy tonight. Start the unicorn. We'll do some crocheting. So if you guys I'm gonna do some crocheting. I'm using the Royal We apparently. But yeah, if you guys have a crochet project to work on or something you want to work on while we're hanging out, I definitely invite you to do that. And we can do stuff together. I'm live, but across the street. Come meet up with us and hang out while I crochet. Okay. All right. And that shouldn't cause any problems because it's actually a screenshot from within the program that we use. Amanda says, you got me coloring again. I bought myself another coloring book, even though I already have so many. And some new felt tips and did some coloring earlier today. That's wonderful. That's wonderful, Amanda. I'm really happy to hear that. Beth, you got a diamond painting kit? Oh, you ordered one. Great. I'm going to announce that, I think, this coming week. I was trying to get through Aaron's birthday, but I have an affiliate code for a diamond painting site that has kits. And I have a discount for you guys so that we can do some diamond painting together. So keep an eye out for that next week. I will post it. And then once we get our orders in, and Beth, you can certainly use the one that you already picked up. We can all work on diamond painting together. That'll be fun. So, okay, let me see what I need to do to get started here. So we're starting. This is a Woobles kit, another Woobles kit. just like the last one I did. But this one is Billy the Unicorn. And so the Woobles kits, they're pretty cool. I did reach out to Woobles about getting a discount code, and they did have me sign up for their affiliate program, but I don't think they have anything going on right now. So they said they would contact me when they do. But the Woobles kits, they all come with your magic ring already ready to go and installed for you, which is pretty cool because they are kits for beginners. Sorry, to learn how to crochet. I have to move the opposite direction of what I think. So that's why I'm struggling here. And yeah, look at that. That's a pretty nice one, right? A lot nicer than anything I could make. So let's see. I need a hook, and I think we're going to be using the bigger one for this kit. So I have that here, and I have my directions in front of me. And yeah, we'll get going. How's everybody doing tonight? You bought, Danson says, I bought a chair that's black and white and I'm painting the white parts blue. Very cool. Do you like restore furniture? I've never done that. I have to remember, I feel like it's been a while. I have to remember how to hold everything. I have to remember how to hook everything. And I'm going to try to not be so tight with it on this one because I feel like I was really worried about it being too loose last time. So, Cheryl, you're in the right place. We are only here tonight. We are not anywhere else. So you're in just the right place. She's kind of going through the beginning instructions right now. So I'm going to wait for her to get started before I get started. We're at the red house. Yes, that's a good way of putting it, Rhonda. The red house versus the blue house. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what's the best way to do this, like I would prefer to do all of the live streams over here, to be very honest with you, because I think that's where we're going to get the most payment for the time spent. And then I could always download the video and upload it over there, and people could watch it back as a video. And I think that might be, what I try to do as much as possible. But I know that, the lives over there once in a while also grab people. So, Alex, you learned to crochet last week. Very cool. I just learned recently in about 6-7 days. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it. Gail, you've been on vacation in Orlando. No one noticed your sweater. Oh, yeah. Go get some rest. Disney tired is a serious thing. You get really tired at Disney. Like it really takes it out of you. You got to have rest days built in. Amanda, you like it better over here. Rhonda, you too. A lot of people, they feel that way after they get settled in. Change is hard. I get that. And it takes a little bit to get used to. But once you get settled in, I think a lot of people do find that they like it better over here. So, you just got to give people have to do it in their own time, I suppose. But yeah, it's been different. Cheryl says, don't forget to like the page. Yeah, guys, if make sure, every time you're watching any content creator that you do all the things, right? There's like a sequence of, like the video, comment on the video, share the video. That stuff is really important because it helps drive engagement. It helps bring more people onto the video, and it's a huge help when you do that. I'm not sure why we're taking so long to get going here. Oh, she's going through how to make a crochet. Hold on. I don't think I need all this. How to hold a hook and yarn, how to make, I know how to do these things now. So I'm going to skip forward to, where's round 1? Finish round 2. She's making, she's making me do it. She's making me walk through all the beginning stuff. I guess at some point I'll be able to just download the pattern and run with it, but I'm not quite that comfortable yet. I've only done this once before, so she's walking me through how to get started here. So the first stitch, I'm going to go through the hole with the orange marker and do a single stitch. I know how to do that. I know how to do that. Put your hook immediately to the right of that. Carol, you've been over here since 2022. Very cool. Hey, Alberta. Rosie, you did your Zen time an hour ago. Made a watercolor card for my nephew's first birthday. That's awesome. You know, I love homemade cards. They're so much better than the store-bought stuff in almost all cases. And a watercolor card's especially cool because you could potentially frame it and hang it up. Yeah, Rhonda says, don't forget Aaron's birthday party is tomorrow night. That's true. We're going to be over here. It's going to be a big birthday extravaganza over here at 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to be having fun. We're going to be doing cake and ice cream and games, and you're going to watch him open all of his gifts. So it'll be pretty. It'll be good stuff. Try to be there, and if you can't be there, that's okay. It'll be available on a replay. She is literally still walking through this first stitch. This is painful. Can I skip? Skip. Come on. Come on, pull it through. Pull it through, girl. Pull it through. Now we're doing an increase stitch. I know what that is. I got to go do it again. Yep. Just like that. Did I grab the two? I always end up grabbing the second thread, the piece of yarn, and trying to pull them both through. It does not work. It does not work. See? How do I do that? How do I always do that? Every time. Something in the way I move my hands that causes an issue. Okay. So we did the increase stitch. And then what? I need to move the stitch marker. Yep, that's the next step. Move the stitch marker. Okay, I'm going to do that. Ooh, maybe I'll use one of my cute ones. I got some more stitch markers recently. Sorry, that was loud. Look at cute little heart one. I'm going to use that one because it's cute. Go back here and put it through stitch number 1 like that. All right, done. Now, I don't think I really need these extra ones, so I'm just going to pull them now. They're just for when you're learning, to help you find your holes. At this point, I'm just waiting for her to get me through the next couple steps so I can go on to where it just tells me what to do. Second increase stitch. We're going to make a second increase stitch. Okay. Why? Why are we doing that? Is it really necessary? Do we have to? Okay, boom. Done. Look at that stitch is a little bit long. What do you guys do? And I'm curious, the folks here who crochet, when you have a stitch like that that's a little bit long, a little bit longer than you'd like it to be, what do you do? Do you back up and redo it? Or you just leave it? Or what say you? A second, it takes 12 steps to show second increase stitch. Okay, now we're on to, I'm going to finish round 2. Laura, you love doing word search puzzles. Yeah, that's great. I like doing that kind of stuff too. Maybe we'll sit and do that kind of stuff sometime. I did actually just order some activity books that I'm excited to do with you guys. They're not word search, but they have some other activities. It's kind of like stuff to keep your brain stimulated, you know? Okay, so round 2 equals 6 increase stitches. So I did 2, so I have to do 4 more. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that right now. But yeah, activity books are great. Loads of fun. Is Billy a goat? No. So that's the funny thing. Billy's actually a unicorn. Isn't that weird? Did I mess up? Did I skip a stitch somehow? No, because there's one there. But that's just strange that the knot is there like that. Okay. I don't think you guys can hear it, but my husband is blasting music in the bedroom and I can hear it. But I guess technically it's his birthday, so he gets to do whatever the F he wants today, right? And I can't say, I have to be extra nice to him because it's his birthday. Paula, you can't help you don't crochet. That's okay. It's okay. I'm just curious how other people handle that. I have a feeling probably some people go back and fix it if they don't like it well enough, and other people are just like, meh. It's probably like a personality thing. Just like, meh, whatever. It's whatever. I am not an it's whatever person. I'm not. And I'm okay with that. Like I'm just, some people are very chill and laid back and they're like, it's whatever. Not me. I'm a everything freaking matters person. Everything's on fire all the time. That's okay. That's okay. Got to have all the kinds of people, right? In order for things to work in this earth. All right. So I did my 6 increased stitches, and now I'm gonna do, what am I gonna do? Round 2. 6 more? No, that was what I just did. The body. Round 3. That's what I want. Round 3. A single stitch and an increased stitch times 6. Okay. All right, so we got to go in. Wait, do we go in the first or the second? Single stitch, increased stitch, single stitch, increased stitch. Wait a minute. Maybe I should watch this. Like, wait a minute. I'm going to mess this up. Hey, Tina. She's telling me to get paper and a pen to keep track of where I am. I don't wanna. This is you definitely have to keep your hands clean working with this guy. Gonna get the white yarn all yucky. Amanda, you hope it won't wake Anna up? You hope what won't wake Anna up? Janice says, when sharing, do I hit share to this page where we're at? You hit the share button on this page where we're at, and it's going to ask you, where do you want to share it to? That's up to you. If you, wherever you think you're going to get eyeballs on it, you know where you have people. And so I would pick the option that you think people will actually watch it and share it to there. Could be another platform, could be a group that you're a part of. I don't know. Paulette, I'm making this Billy unicorn. Penny says, did you finish all of Erin's birthday gifts? All of them except one. Anna and I have to finish up tomorrow. We ran out of time tonight. She had to go to bed. Oh, right. The loud music. No. So first of all, Anna would sleep through a volcano. She's a very, very good sleeper. She always has been. But she's all the way across the house too. So it won't bother her at all. Okay, so I am doing a single stitch here. No, and she's got a fan on and an air purifier, and she's way across on the other side of the house. And he's all the way in the master bedroom, like goes in the door and then like around the corner and down a little hallway. So that's why we have baby monitors and a Google system that I woke mine up. Cancel. That we use as like an intercom system throughout the house. And people don't have to holler across the house. Although that still happens sometimes. Okay, so that's my single stitch. And now I'm going to do an increased stitch in the next hole, right? Because that's what the directions said. See, this stitch is too big right here, but we'll see what happens. See what happens with it. Get through there. I feel like I'm going through too many pieces. There we go. Okay. Go. So we got to do one. I really struggle with this big hook, you guys. Like I really don't enjoy using it. It constantly gets stuck on everything. It's pulling. It pulls at all the other stitches. Every time. You got to keep backing up. Okay. So that's the increased stitch. And I got to do that now times 6. So we're going to go in here and do a single. And then we go in here and do a double, which will make 2. 1, 2. Then we do another single. Another double. That's 3. What size is the hook, Alex? I can change to a smaller one, Rhonda, but last guy I used the smaller one, and everybody was, not everybody, but you know what I mean. People were hollering that I was using the wrong hook for the yarn, that I needed to use this one. So I'm gonna try and make the whole thing with this one this time, but you know, I'm just crap, now I forgot what it was. I'm just lamenting it. So hold on, I gotta count stitches. 1, 2, 3, that's 1, 1, 2, 3, that's 2, 1, 2, 3, that's 3, 1. Couldn't remember if I was on the single or the doubles. I don't know what size hook this is actually. I'm not familiar with the hook sizes enough to speak to that, but it's whatever the, oh, or I could just look at the handle. Derp. There you go. It's a 4mm. Do. You know. Okay. Single. And a double. And this would be 5. So one more after this. And that'll finish round 3. Yeah, it takes me, it's crazy. It always looks to me like the count is going to be off, but then I do it and it's not. Like people were telling me last time, you just have to trust the process. One more. There we go. That's round 3. See, we're starting to get that lit, like arcing that happens where it starts to bow, because we're going to make, you know, a round cylindrical type object. Alex, you're starting with chunky yarn and a 7mm hook, and you're starting to think smaller of both would be easier. I really do like the small one. You know what I saw? Let me show you guys this real quick, if I can. I saw something that I thought was really cool. What was that? You know, sometimes I get on my phone and you know how you have the push notifications at the top? Sometimes I get on and I just I'm in the habit of just swiping them away really fast. And then I'm like, "Wait, I wanted to see that." There was a notification that was about it was about a friend and I wanted to see what the heck? Was it news? Where did that come from? Was it it looked like a YouTube notification, so I'll check over there real quick. Might have been her posting a video. You could crochet Akula's next baby. Yeah. Yeah, I could. Now it's not gonna load, of course. Of course. Because I need it to, right? The way it works. Anyway, all right. Let me see. I want to show you guys this. I've never seen it was a super large hook. Super duper large. Like bigger than the carrots I cooked up earlier, large. Find it. I sent it to my moderators. Here we go. Check this out. 25 millimeter hook. Have you guys ever seen such a thing? Like, how crazy is that? And look what she made with it. I'm like, oh my gosh, now I got to make one of these. It's crazy. It's so cool. Anyway. All right, moving on to round 4. Mm. Okay, round 4 is going to be increase 6 single stitches, 4 increase, 6 single stitches. What? Round 4, increase 6 single, 4 increase, 6 single, and an increase. What? Rhonda, you wouldn't want to work with that hook? Do you think is it like the bigger the hooks get, the harder it is? You know what I want to try sometime? Have you guys ever seen that really, really thick, huge yarn and you literally, you don't even use hooks. You crochet with your bare hands. Have you guys ever seen that? You can make like this huge, chunky, fuzzy blanket with your bare hands. I always wanted to try that. Okay, I gotta figure out what this instruction is because it seems a little cray-cray. So she wants me to make an increase stitch. That's fine. Got that. Got that down. And then 6 single stitches. So 1 or not. 1, 2, I love this bowl. Can I tell you guys? This was a good purchase. I don't know. I'm sure many people who crochet a lot have something similar, but definitely works well to assist. 3. Wait, why would I do 5 more? It says 6. 4. I forgot to put my stitch marker in. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. I think it goes here. I hope that's right. If I can get it, in there. There we go. I really like these, it's the little things, right, guys? These little heart stitch markers make me very happy. Patty says, my mother-in-law tried to teach me how to crochet, but I was a lost cause. My stitches were always very tight. Yeah, I think, oh, Alex, it's called arm knitting. You want to try it too? I do want to try it. Hi, Regina. I think my stitches are probably a little too tight as well. And I'm trying to make myself comfortable with easing up on it a bit. But I always feel like then I'm going to have these huge gaps. And so I get nervous about it. And I think I need to just like let go of that. But I'll get there. It's a process. Now 4 increased stitches. Hold on, I gotta go back because I swear she said, 6. Okay, she did say 6. Now 4 increased stitches in the next 4 spaces. Okay, this is a really wacky. I can't fathom why we're doing it this way, but I'm just gonna trust the process. So here's 1. And 2. Come on. And another 1. And 2. I feel like I pulled on that weird. And then another 1 for 3. Oh. Oh, I need to take my medicine. Two. I should take my blood pressure real quick too. And 1 more. Okay, so that's 4 increased stitches. I just can't fathom why you would want to, well, I keep trying to figure it out and I shouldn't. I should just keep going. And then 6 more stitches, single. All right, so 1, 2, Lorraine says your stitches are not too tight. You want them tighter to keep the stuffing from coming out the gaps. Yeah, that's what I figured. And that's why I'm so paranoid about making them too loose, but I feel like sometimes I feel like I'm really forcing it, or 5 and 6. See, this doesn't seem right. I feel like I'm doing this wrong. That would be 6. And then it says 1 more increase stitch. And then somehow I'm two stitches short. And then it goes to round 5. I might have to go back and do this round over again because I clearly, unless I counted wrong when I see, that's the problem. I didn't put my stitch marker in, so I don't know exactly where. I'm supposed to have 24 stitches. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So if I finished this off, if I did one more increased stitch like it calls for, and then 2 single stitches, I would have 24 stitches, but that wouldn't be the right sequence. So I need to back up. I think I did start it in the right spot, but somehow I messed up on the stitch count. Shelly says, add the eyes after you finish round 6. Don't wait. It's hard to find the right spot on him later. Oh, thank you for that. I'll have to try that. He's odd because of the oblong shape. Trust the pattern. Yeah, but I think I messed up the pattern somehow because if I do another increased stitch, I'm short 2 stitches. Good night, Amanda. Thank you, Elaine. Yes, thank you, Desiree. I need to do that. I need to take my blood pressure and take my medicine. Thank you. Oh, Rhonda says everyone tried to teach me how to crochet was right-handed, and I'm left-handed, so I had to figure it out myself. Oh, I know you lefties have a difficult go of it. I hear it from Aaron's a lefty, so I hear it from him all the time. Everything's kind of an extra challenge because everything's really created for a right-handed. I think that, that's one way that like Aaron can kind of empathize with Anna in a way, right? Because um everything is created for able-bodied people, not disabilities. And so she encounters that in her day-to-day life as well. And Aaron kind of gets it with his with him being left-handed. Good morning, Megan. Joy, yay, I caught a live. Hope things are going better over here. Things are going great over here. The only problem is that we don't have enough viewers. We're at like 23,000, and we just need 180,000 more. So if anyone wants to invite 180,000 of their closest friends to come over and hang out and follow our channel over here, that would be so much appreciated. Because boy, we've got a long way to go before this side of the street is going to be lucrative, which is really rough because the other side of the street is no longer lucrative, and so we're just not getting it from anywhere. All right, I gotta stop talking for a minute. Hold on. Hey, Queen. Hi, Linda. Misty, you're ambidextrous. Very cool. Charlotte says, I'm a lefty too. My mom was right-handed, and she had me sit in front of her, facing her. And that's how she taught me to crochet. That's absolutely brilliant. Go, mom. I love that. Paulette says, Nana, what happened? You don't get a lot of people on here. Well, nothing happened. We just, I never grew it. I never grew this space. I was so focused on Facebook, because that's kind of just where things took off. And, it was just me and Anna for a long time. I didn't have the capacity to manage multiple platforms back then. It's funny because I actually started off posting videos over here. So if you go back on our channel here on YouTube to like the beginning, you'll find some videos of Anna when she was a baby that aren't even on Facebook because they were posted over here first. But then when she was going to have her major double leg surgery, that's when I started a Facebook page and an Instagram. And then I ended up like putting a lot of my energy into Facebook because that's just where I was most of the time. And, there's different orientations over on Facebook. Everything is in vertical orientation. Over here on YouTube, everything's in horizontal orientation. So that makes it really difficult. You literally have to create like two sets of content. Otherwise, you get what's happening. I'm sure you guys have noticed when watching back the videos that I've been uploading to get people caught up that it's a little bit annoying because they don't fill the whole screen. Because I have to take a vertical video and crop it down as much as I possibly can to make it fit a horizontal space. So, yeah, I just never really fostered the time over here. I never spent time uploading videos over here. And so it never grew. But it wasn't a big deal because we were doing so well over on Facebook that it didn't matter. I didn't need it. I felt like I didn't need it. Now, I should have come over here and started growing this space 2 years ago when I first started noticing the red flags, when things started going downhill on Facebook. That's when I should have come over here and started really growing this space over on YouTube. If I had done that, we probably would have about 200,000 followers over here right now. But I hemmed and hawed and drug my feet, hoping and praying and thinking that Facebook would get better. And it didn't. It just kept getting worse for 2 years. Plus, I was really overwhelmed. The move down here, it was huge. Like it was a huge endeavor moving down here. And our expenses increased and this whole house had to be set up. And I took on a lot on top of everything else. And so, yeah, I thought maybe starting up Erin's Sketchy Friendler page would kind of like pick up the slack and turn into something bigger. And then we could even ease off the family vlog a little bit. And so just, all these reasons. But the fact of the matter is now when we're desperately in need of a larger audience over here, we don't have it because I waited too long to put time into it. And so now things are very precarious, and they're going to continue to be very uncertain for probably the whole year before I figure out how to, of the combination of all the things I'm doing, figure out how to make it work again. And things are going to look different, and some people are not going to be happy with that. And I can't help that. Like, I got to do what I got to do to take care of my family. Okay, medicine's in. Blood pressure's taken. Recommence crocheting. So what do I do? So I think I have to go back. I think I have to go back and try this round again because something isn't right. Like the stitch marker wasn't even in right. Okay, I need to go back and see how many stitches were supposed to be at the end of the last round so I can make sure. 18. Okay. So let me count these guys up. Make sure I was starting from the right place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, so I did that right. So this is the end of round 3. Let's try this again. Let's see. Let me see what she says. Let's see if I missed something. Nikki, what was your blood pressure? It was a little high. Let me look. I don't remember. 130 something. Let me see. 130 over 99. Yeah, my low number's been high the last few days. I don't know why. Stress probably. And the higher number, it comes down once my medicine kicks in. It'll be better. But yeah, it's been a little funky the last couple days, but there's been a lot going on. It was doing really well before that. I also, let's see, what day did it start? It was January 31st. What day was that? Was that like, what day of the week was that? That was Wednesday. So it was pretty good up until Wednesday. In the last couple of days, it's been a little bit higher. So it's all right. It's all good. I've got meds. The meds are working. I just have to not be a stress ball. Not be. Let's see. Michael, I kept trying to send a message for Aaron, but I'm only getting the app download message after entering the code. Let me see. There's something. Thank you. Yes, Penny, I will. I haven't done the first stitch yet, but I will. Michael, there's something about that. Hold on, let me go look. I put it somewhere. There's some caveat. So you do the link. I think it's that you have to do it in, if it keeps trying to open, so it sounds like it keeps trying to open the app. And I think what you need to do is copy the code, copy the website, copy the website URL. Instead of clicking on it, like don't click on the link, copy the link and then open up Chrome or like a browser in your device and paste the link in on the web and then go to that page. Then click on record, put the code in. It should work then. I think because you can't do it through the app. So I think that's the problem, is that it gets you caught in this cycle of trying to open the app when you can't. And so you have to actually open a browser window and do it that way. Okay, round 4. So an increased stitch plus, so that's 2, plus 6 single stitches is 8, plus 4 increased stitch would be 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, plus 6 single, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. That's only 23, right? 1 increased stitch is 2 stitches. Okay, I have to this doesn't make sense to me. Help me out, guys. It doesn't seem to be adding up right. I'm on 2 blood pressure meds as well, Regina. I take 2 different pills. Okay, so 1 increased stitch equals 1. No, equals 2, sorry. That's 2 stitches. And then 6 single stitches equals 6. 4 increased stitches equals 8. 6 single stitches equals 6. And then 1 increased stitch equals 2. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. That's 24. Okay. Just my bad math. That's all. Don't mind me. It makes sense. So now I just have to do it. I don't know where I went wrong the first time around, but here we go. Let's try it again. So I'm going to do the increased stitch here. I'm going to put my stitch marker in. I'm not going to forget this time. There we go. Got it. We're going to do one more stitch here to make it an increased stitch. And then we're going to do 6 single stitches. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then we're going to do 4 increased stitches. So, go through there proper. 1 and 2 in the same hole. 1 and 2 in the same hole. That's 2. 1, 2 in the same hole. That's 3. And 1, and 2 in the same hole. That's 4. Now we're going to do 6 more single stitches. Keep having to make sure I'm not going into the wrong hole. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This looks better. This is looking better. This is looking more promising. Yeah, I clearly somehow, and 6. Somehow I messed up the stitch count last time, and now we're going to do an increased stitch in the last hole. That's 1 and 2, and that completes almost. That completes round 4. There we go. Yay! We did it. We did it. Much better. Okay. Boom. Let me go back. I missed a bunch of comments. Let's see. Amy, you ordered a coloring book and gel pens. Forgot to use your Amazon. That's okay, Amy. I'm glad you have them, though. And you were having the issue like so many others, you weren't able to see or use chat while watching lives. I discovered that I needed to use the YouTube app and not from the website. Yeah, the app is much easier to use because you have to be logged in. And I think it's just, easier for a lot of people. So I should recommend that when I see people say, hey, make sure you're using the app. They might not realize that. I did put it in my one graphic instructions. The first thing I said to do is download the app. So hopefully people noticed it. Did we get a code for kits? So Regina, I reached out to them. I heard back from them. They did have me sign up to be in the influencer program. So like the affiliate program. So I am in the system, and they said if they have an opportunity come up for us to do some kind of collaboration, then they'll let me know. I got the sense from the forms they had me fill out that typically what they're doing right now, and it makes sense because really they're pretty huge. They don't really need the free advertising. So there's not a lot of incentive to give away discount codes, because it seemed like what they really wanted to do right now is just offer free kits in exchange for free advertising. And I was like, I'm looking for a discount code for my people. Like, that's what I'm looking for. I will do free advertising for you in exchange for a discount code for my people. And so I think they're just going to contact me if that opportunity becomes available. But it doesn't sound like it is right now. I do have a discount code, though, for the diamond painting kits, and I'm going to share that next week after Aaron's birthday is all done. Anna, when you met Aaron, was he still working? I mean, when I met Aaron, he was working a different job. He's still working. He's just doing different work now than he was when we met. Janet, I just woke up in time. Nana, I've been wondering, how's your blood pressure? It's a little bit elevated, Janet, but not. It's the medicine's working. I actually just took it a little bit ago. Let's see. How do you get to the shop where all the stuff you like? Are you talking about the Amazon affiliate page, Rhonda? So to get to our Amazon affiliate page, you're going to go to our website, which is amcprincessanna.com, or you can just open up Google and type in AMC Princess Anna, and the website will come up. So our actual website, not our social media pages, but our actual website. And you'll see the menu. When you get there, you'll find the menu, and it'll have all the different pages of our website on it. And in there, you will see there's a couple different ways you can get to it. You can either click on the shop button and then scroll down that first page a little bit, and you'll see here. Let me show you. It's so much easier to show you guys. Hold on. Okay, so if you search for AMC Princess Anna, right, on Google, pretty much the first thing you're going to see is probably going to be our website, amcprincessanna.com. So you click on that to open it, and that's our website. That's what it looks like. Okay. This is on a phone, so it may look a little different on an iPad or a computer, but this is on a phone. So then you're going to click on menu. You see all those pages. So there's 3 pages you can use to get to our Amazon affiliate page. 3. You can either go through the shop page, you can go through the links page, or you can go to the support page, which is what I just accidentally clicked on. If you go to the support page and you scroll down, you're going to see right here, Amazon affiliate, right? And then you click that link, it takes you there. If you go through the links page and you scroll down, you're going to see all these links to everywhere where you can find us on the internet. You scroll down, you scroll past all the kind of bigger stuff, all the way down, Amazon page. See it? And you can click on it there. Or if you go to our shop where our merchandise is located, it says, scroll down, looking for the Amazon affiliate page, click here. So there's 3 ways from our website that you can get to the Amazon page, okay? And then you'll see all the lists, right? And then you say, oh, I'm here because I want to look for games. So you go into the family game night list, and there's all our games that we recommend are listed in there. So that's how you do it. You're welcome so much. And we did find out recently, had confirmation that if you go to our Amazon affiliate page and you purchase something, or you want to get something through there, you can add it to your cart, and then you can put everything, whatever else you want from Amazon, into that same cart. And we will get a commission for everything in the cart. It doesn't have to be just stuff from our page. So for you regular Amazon shoppers, you can actually include us in your Amazon search. Okay. So round 5, we're going to do 8 single stitches, 8 increased stitches, and 8 single stitches. All right, here we go. So the first one's going to be a single stitch. I'm going to put my stitch marker in there. Okay. Tina, you saw a kit on Amazon to crochet the Golden Girls. Oh my goodness, what? That's hilarious. All right, 8 single stitches. That's 1. That's 2. 3. 4. And 5. 6. 7. And 8. Yeah, Janet, if you're always ordering from Amazon, definitely try to remember us, because I always order from Amazon too, but unfortunately they won't let me utilize it. It's too bad, because we get all of our business, anytime we make a video or do a live stream and we need supplies that are for that video, it's a business expense. So we can purchase it through our business account. And I buy all that stuff on Amazon too. So it's not even just personal, it's business too, but we're not allowed to get a commission for our own purchases. Hi, Susie. Thank you, Regina. Paulette, you're coloring a Valentine's book. Cool. Amy, this is what I'm making right here. See this picture? I'm making Billy the unicorn. Isn't that a weird name for a unicorn? All right, now we're going to do 8 increased stitches. So we're going to do 1, 2 makes 1. Babe? Sounded like he was close by. Oh, he is. He heard me. Epic. Would you mind grabbing me some water?
Yeah.
Also, happy birthday.
Oh, thank you so much. Do you want both?
It's your birthday. No, just the one. Thank you. You're going to come back to 1,000 happy birthday messages. Okay, this is stitch number 2. Tomorrow when we wake up, he gets a do nothing day. I'll get my own waters. I'll do all the cooking. 3. I'll go run the errands. I'll do all the Anna stuff. It'll be like old times. It'll be like the old days when I did everything myself. And he gets to just lay around and watch TV and take a nap. What did I just do? What did I just do? Okay, I just threw myself off. I gotta go back and count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Okay, so I'm working on 3. See, look at the screen.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
all the happy birthday messages.
Thanks, guys. All right. Are you still working on this, or do you want me to take?
Oh, no, I'm done with that. Thank you. What are you working on?
Putting together title sequence to the videos that I'm going to use for the long videos.
Did you post anything today?
No.
Okay.
Is it at 11? It says 11 a.m. is good on Saturdays. Post on YouTube.
Oh, okay, cool. All right. Thank you. 3, right? Was that 3? Oh, I lost count again. Shoot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. Yeah, that's 3. So I'm on 4. Okay. So 1 and 2 makes 4. Why is it so weird? Why is it so chunky? Something's... What am I doing? Something seems off. It's like... Try that. Let me try that again. Okay. One and 2. Gosh, that seems strange. Makes 4. All right. I think they're just, again, I think they're just a little bit tight. So like initially it's kind of hard to work through there. It's kind of hard to get through the hole. That is 5. Like he's really gonna let you do that with Anna. Yeah, you know, sometimes I wonder. Sometimes it seems like they really have their thing, you know. But no, I think I should get up and maybe I know I can get up before him because I actually do that quite frequently. Wake up before he does. So if I get up before him, I can just go in there and get her up and prevent her from doing her little, hey, daddy, I'm awake. And then he'll stay in bed sleeping as long as nobody makes, noise and wakes him up. So I'm going to try to do that. I'm going to try to get up first and get her and just keep everybody quiet so he can sleep. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. Whip. That was not one. Oh, good night, Jennifer. Nothing day should be a given for anyone on their birthday. Yeah, right. It should be. But we moms know that doesn't always work out. Doesn't usually work out at all. Okay, there's my 8 increase stitches. Now I have to do 8 single stitches. One and 2. This really is a strange oblong shape, isn't it? 3. Is it? I wonder why that is. Oh, because of the nose. That's why, right? 4. Because I'm like, why wouldn't it just be the same as the tiger? But I think it's because of the nose. Wait a minute. How did I mess up again? What did I do this time? Are you kidding me right now? How? Okay. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that was the 8 single. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That was the 8 increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm like 1 stitch short. How? I must have skipped a hole somewhere. Oh boy. We gotta pull this out again. Here we go. Oh, bother. Okay. All right, well, it is what it is. At this point, I would have put it down and gone to bed. Oh, I like it. I don't mind it. And it's good practice, I suppose. Yeah, I think I'm making the head and the nose, Lorraine, I think is what's making it so weird. Just add another stitch in the last one. If it happens again, but let's see. I'm gonna try to make it work. Last time I pulled it out and redid it, it worked. So let me make sure I'm in the right place. 24 stitches. 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay, I'm in the right spot. All right, so we're going to do 8 single stitches. 1, mark it. Goodbye, Amy. See you later. Okay, here we go. And 2. I don't know why my throat's been wonky the last couple of days. It's like really raspy. 3. 4. Anna had to sing for her voiceover audition tonight. She did 2 of them, and she did a really great job. 5, 6, 7, and actually, and 8. She had so much fun with them and did such a great job that I was like, I took voiceover lessons back when we lived in West Palm Beach for like a year and a half. And I did a demo and really enjoyed, voiceover. And then I tried to find an agency to work with so I could, apply for voiceover jobs. And I couldn't find one. Like, I think I only ever applied to like 16. And, being brand new, it's kind of hard to get in at the entry level. But most of them we didn't even hear back from. I think I heard back from like 3 or 4. They were like, no, we've got a full roster. And the rest of them we never even heard back from. So I kind of feel like I should try again. Like, I feel like that would be, if I could just find an agency that would pick me up and let me try to get jobs, that could be some great extra income for us. And that's something I can also do from home because we have a voiceover booth in our office. So, I don't know. I find some time to explore that again. I probably should. Okay, that's 2. Three. 4. Five. And 6. And 7. And 8. This is like the moment of truth. Did I do it right this time? Let's see. Let me go back and read your comments. Anna's gonna love this unicorn. It's actually not for her, Rhonda. It's for our friend Angel, but I have another one for her. It's a different. The other one's it just has a blue mane. It doesn't have a rainbow mane. How is your soup? So I only made the soup base for it tonight. I didn't actually make the soup. I'm gonna make the soup tomorrow. And then I'm gonna make Aaron one of his favorite dishes for dinner. Oh, thank you guys. It is difficult to get voiceover jobs right now, Beth, because so many people started doing it when we all got isolated. So there's, I realize that my voice is not really anything super unique, and I think that's part of the problem. You know, I don't know if they're looking for deep female voices, but I do, I do enjoy it, and I have. Not everybody has the equipment to do it from home, so I don't know if you guys ever heard. Have you guys ever heard my voiceover demo that I put together? It's like a bunch of commercials. It's for commercial work. All right, now I'm going to do 8 single stitches. Oops. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it worked this time. See? 7. Sometimes you just have to give it another go. And 8. Boom. Yay. All right. Good deal. Potato peel. We did it. Yeah, that's definitely, look at that. It's such a weird, it's like an egg. It's like an egg shape. Joy says, my 15-year-old son has autism. It presents completely different than Anna's. He's high functioning, but struggles with social cues, especially at school. How is it completely different than Anna's? Like in what ways do you think? So Anna does struggle with social cues big time. So that's something that you guys don't get to see on camera, but if you could see her in social settings, you would see it. And yeah, I mean, she presents differently than my son too. Austin had a lot of different types of issues with his autism, um, kind of more intense too than Anna's, but definitely both autistic. Yes, Michael, exactly. It'll be the hard work that goes into it. Oh, Tressie, I love you. Beth, you should show us. I forget if I saw those. Oh, well, you just have to listen to it. Actually, I could share it with you guys. It's just sound. There's nothing to look at. Let me see if I can. I don't know if I have it. Do I have it handy? Where is it? Voice demo. That's not going to work. Demo. Voiceover demo. Anna. Oh, here it is. Do you guys want to hear it? Do you guys really want to hear it? It's like, I think it's like 6 or 8 different commercials that are kind of made up. Like my coach wrote them and then had me do it. So it's like, it's an official demo. It's like what I have to give to the agencies if I'm going to find someone to represent me. Unfortunately, I told him, I said, y'all just apply for jobs on my own. But he said, no, that doesn't work. So when you're doing acting, you can totally do that. I did that for Anna before she signed with her first agency. I just filled, we just did auditions on our own and sent them in. But then eventually it gets to the point where, like, with contracts and stuff, where you really want to have a manager. And if you have a manager, you want to have a good agency. So we did that. We signed with people, but I was like, I'm happy to just do my own job searching and do my own applications and demo, auditions. And he's like, oh, it doesn't work like that in the voiceover industry. You really got to have an agency to represent you to get any of the good stuff. So I don't know, but good night, Ursula. All right. You guys want to hear it? I'll play it. Let me make sure this isn't going to blow your eardrums out because the microphone is right next to my laptop. Okay, here we go.
Golean's sweet and crunchy clusters are high in fiber and full of protein, so you stay energized and satisfied longer. Head north on I-75. Saginaw Bay to the right, Forest to the left, stress behind, and endless possibilities ahead. Michigan. This is Tim.
Hey.
He might seem like a mild-mannered plan advisor, but he's helped guide more than 500 retirements. Your alarm clock goes off at 6 a.m. every morning. And every morning, you fight the urge to hit the snooze button. You fight it because you've got a run to do. Nike. Just do it. Oh, Nina, what are we doing here? They probably picked up these party supplies in the toilet paper aisle. But you know better. You go to Party City. Why does Coke taste so good at McDonald's? No matter what the answer is, when any size Coke, soft drink, or sweet tea is just $1, there's something for everyone to love. Put this card in the hands of a child, and there'll be no room for a gun, a needle, or a knife. Boys and Girls Clubs of America. I love that at Target, I can find everything I need in one place. Clothing, school supplies, groceries. Kevin, no! Don't put that plunger on your sister's face. And medications, specifically aspirin.
I haven't listened to that in a long time. So yeah, I don't know how many were on there. I didn't count, but there's a few commercials. And fun fact, that last one that I did for the Target one, that mom at the end is actually Anna. we had her record that part. So it's funny. All right, so I'm doing 14 single stitches now. I've got my first one made. 2, 3. Thank you guys. Yeah, no problem. 4. Probably, I don't know. 5. It's tough, out in the voiceover industry is tough. Anna's done so many auditions. And she's good. But there's just so many people out there. 7. 8. She's only booked a few things. 9. I told her when she started the acting stuff, like, if you want to do this, you need to understand that it takes like 100 auditions to get one yes. So most of what you're going to be doing is auditioning and getting told no, because that's the way it works, and you have to do it because you actually enjoy it. So she's always been really good. She's always been really good about it. Like, you know, you do the rule is you do the audition and then you just kind of forget about it. And if something comes together, great. And if not, it's whatever. You move on to the next thing. Just keep moving forward. Okay, that was 14 single stitches. Terry, I got it off of Amazon. I have to put together a crochet idea list for you guys, so I don't have this up on my Amazon affiliate page right now, but I will definitely add it when I get together a crochet list of crochet stuff. I want to do like a whole list that's just crochet stuff. Okay, now I got to do 4 increased stitches. And then I think I should try and put the eyeballs in. Someone recommended earlier that I do it early because they said it would be easier. One, two. It's 1. Oops. Well, it's 2. Three. One more. Oof. And 4. Okay. And now I just have to do 14 single stitches again. Seems about right. Look at the pattern though on there. It's just really cool the way it comes together, isn't it? It's pretty neat looking. Shelly says, have you watched Endings on Hulu? It's a family sci-fi series. Reminds me of the 70s. Cute show with a kid host. One of the actors is disabled. His arms remind me of Anna's. Really? I have not seen it. Let me look it up real quick. See if maybe he has arthrogryposis. Is it Endings Beginnings from 2019? Endings, let me look. Endings Hulu. Endings TV series. Here we go. IMDb. Let's see. You're talking, I'm assuming, about is it the character Finn? Is that the one you're referring to? Oh, Endlings. Endlings? Is that what I looked up? Let me see. Yeah, Endlings. Yeah, so there's a little boy. It looks like his character name is Finn. Nikki, I asked you a question last time. The Amazon affiliate page was mentioned, but I don't think you saw it. I don't think I did. Do you have anything on the page that has to do with cutting vegetables where someone who is legally blind won't cut their fingers off? So I have on there the vegetable cutter that you have to like slam the lid down on. if you're careful and keep your left hand away from it, you won't cut your fingers off. But that's the only thing I think I have on there that would help with that. It's like you might have seen it before, but it's like a rectangular basin, and it has the cutter on top, and there's like a metal grid in the top. And so you put the veggies on that grid, and then you like slam the lid down, and it dices them and puts them into the bottom section. It's really nice, actually. It's really brilliant for making like salads or chopping up vegetables for like soup or whatever you're going to cook them in. But it is very sharp. It's very sharp. So if you're not careful when you're washing it and stuff, you could definitely slice your finger on it. But that's all I have on there, actually, for cutting veggies. Thanks, Michael. Did you get the Woobles donut? I did. I actually got 2 of them. I'm not, one of them's okay. The other one has like orange, and I'm like, But yeah, I did. I might just sit on the one I don't like and not open it, like not do anything with it. And maybe it'll be worth something for resale later because it was an exclusive. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, Shelly, is that the boy that you're talking about, the character named Finn? Before I dig deeper. All right. I'm going to do these 14 stitches real quick. Oh, Kale Farron. Let me see. Did you ever try to search his name, Kale Farron arthrogryposis, and see if maybe he's an AMCer? Yeah, looks like he is. Maybe. Maybe not. Hold on. Oh, it says he was born with a rare blood disorder. More than half of the people with this rare blood disorder have physical differences as well. That's really interesting. That's really interesting. I wonder why this blood disorder causes physical differences. Fanconi anemia, or FA, is a rare inherited disease characterized by multiple physical abnormalities, bone marrow failure, and a higher than normal risk of cancer. So no, he does not have arthrogryposis, but I see what you mean about he definitely has hand differences, structural differences. Very interesting. Huh. Yeah, his bio says he's a spokesperson for limb differences. That makes sense. Yeah, not arthrogryposis, but definitely a limb difference. And that's great that he speaks up about limb differences. Yeah, the disabled individuals, as we all know, are very underrepresented in TV and film, largely underrepresented in TV and film. And actually, that's a topic that we wrote down. We sat down the other night as a family because we're planning on doing videos for over here on YouTube. Like it's called Talk About It Tuesday. And we were coming up with all different topics that we wanted to talk about. So they're kind of like videos that can also be podcasts where the 3 of us just sit down and talk about different things, different topics. And like the whole video is about that topic. And that's one of the topics we wrote down was disability in film and television. because that's something that Anna wants to speak to, because there's been so many auditions that she would have been amazing in the role, but the script is written for a child, and because it involves a child, there's a bunch of physicality involved that she's unable to do. And they don't really seem to want to think outside the box a lot and rewrite script to accommodate a really good actor. They just want to hire a kid that can climb the tree or ride the bike or whatever the case may be, even if it's not integral to the plot in any way. And I think also there's probably some bit of concern about, just having to deal with that around set and insurance liability and who knows all what. But it's been frustrating. It's been frustrating for probably more for me than her, but she's definitely noticed it, when she gets an audition script and it's like talking about all these things that she won't be able to do, All right, I have to count my stitches because I lost count and make sure I have the right number of them. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Perfect. Yay. Okay. Should I try and put those eyeballs in now? Somebody said I should try and do that sooner rather than later. That's great, Shelley. That's really awesome. They focused on what he can do. Yeah, I mean, they're perfectly capable of it, right? Like they're writers. You're writers. That's your job. It's not that hard to take, and especially since most of the time, unless it's a lead character or lead role, the kid doesn't take up that much of the movie or the television show anyway. So it's not that hard to rewrite it, especially if it's something that doesn't change the storyline at all. Just make the kid sitting under the tree instead of climbing the tree. You know what I mean? Like there's so many ways that you could easily accommodate and change the script to have a good actor. But yeah, it's just they don't seem to be quite there yet. So okay. I'm gonna, let's see, I have to go forward to figure out the eyeball thing, and then I'll have to come back to round 7. So they don't say to add the eyes until after round 14. I have to get the eyes out. Ugh. Good night, Patty. Patty, oh, she's probably gone anyway. I'm always on this late. Usually we go 3 hours. I think I'm gonna stop a little bit after. It's been an hour and 50 minutes. So I think in the next little bit here, I'm actually gonna say goodnight. As I say that and yawn. Ridiculous. Insert the eyes to the front of the head between rounds 5 and 6 with 14 stitches between them. So this is going to be the front of the head clearly. Between rounds 5 and 6. So that would be 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6. So that's this last line here. So I'm going to try to center. I think this is going to be pretty much the center with 14 stitches between them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow. That seems really, well, I guess they are really far on the side, aren't they? So that would be there, and then one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There. Looks pretty weird with eyeballs right now. Beth, I was going to say, you're not on late. I know. We're used to staying up until 3:30 in the morning now. Tina. Yeah, no problem. Patty, you keep yawning too. Good night, Patty. Sleep. Oh, come on. How can talking about a yawn be contagious? Sleep well. Make sure they are spaced evenly from the marker. Oh, good call. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They are. Look at that. So I did good, huh? So I guess that's where I'm in California and it's getting late for me. You're up really late in your time zone. I know, Terry. This is, it's okay. If I weren't on here with you guys doing something productive, I would be scrolling TikTok on my phone in bed. So this is, this is more productive than that. All right. So I forget, do I put these in with the angled side toward the eyeballs or the not angled side? Excuse me. Mandy, good morning in Germany. How's the weather in Germany today? Curve goes against the stem. Okay, thank you. Sharon, just popping in before bed. Cool. Thank you, Sandy. It looks like a stingray right now. Ouch. Cold and windy in the north. Oh goodness. Yeah, it's just been cold, seems like it's been cold everywhere lately. Okay. Doesn't it look like a stingray or something right now? It's funny. All right. Eyeballs are in. Now we got to go back. Where was I? What round was I on? Round 7 and 8. 36 single stitches. Okay. We're just going to go round and round. Round and round we go. Where we stop, nobody knows. right. I think I'm just gonna stitch and then count after, because if I try to keep count while I'm doing it, then I lose track and I can't talk, and I have to go all the way around anyway, so why bother? Looks like a cap with eyeballs to me. Nikki, you're in the same time zone. You're still up. Where are you located? Sharon says it rained all day in New Jersey. It was actually really nice here today. I should have gone outside. I was thinking about going outside and doing a live, but had to work. I'm not kidding you guys when I tell you I haven't been leaving this office, and it's not great, but there's just so much to do. So I should, well, I mean, I have to go outside tomorrow because I have to run errands. I have to go pick up Aaron's cake and decorations. So I'll get out for a little bit. Looks like 0 in the night before Christmas. Yes, Susan. Yes, it does. The dog, the ghost dog. Such a good movie. This is Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. The unicorn eyes are watching every stitch from here. I know. That's true. keeping track. Yeah, it's a little awkward because the back sides of the eyeballs are pokey, but hey, I'm all for making life easier down the road. Are you going to finish it tonight? Oh, no, Penny. No, this is going to take me quite a few sessions to do. Good night, Joy. Yeah, the last one took me like 20 hours. So I imagine this one will be somewhere around the same. So no, we'll probably have a good 5-6 more days of working on it. And I don't like to do it like in a row because I want to mix it up and do other things with you guys. So it'll be probably a couple weeks before this one's complete. I don't have the timeline. Last time I had to finish up before his birthday, but now it can get done whenever it gets done. And then I'll send it to her. I have some earrings for her too that I've been sitting on that I need to send. So this will be good incentive to get my goodies in the mail and off to her. What did I do? I feel like that didn't work right. Let's try that again. Oh, you're in Rhode Island? Cool. It's really funny. You put the face on early. They watch you make their body. It's weird. That is weird. Hi, Doreen. I'm making Billy. Do you see the picture on the table here? That's what I'm working on. Billy the unicorn. Go figure. Anna was like, Billy is not a good name for a unicorn. She was not happy about it. So I guess it's a good thing she's not getting this one. She'd probably have to rename it. Your eyeball is poking me, dude. It hurts. Maybe I should have waited until I was done with round 8 to put in the eyeballs. I would have had some more distance between. It looks like a Pringle chip with eyeballs too. This is a lot of stitches. Oh, I forgot my stitch marker. Oh, poop. Oh, man. Well, I don't think I've made it all the way around, but that's not good. Now I have to... Oh. Why did I do that? I have to count. I have to go back and count. How silly of me. Okay. Gonna go back and figure it out somehow. Count 9 from the eye. Okay. Thank you. I'm so glad someone's in here with more experience than me. Let's see. 9 from the eyeball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I have to do, I'm going to do 2 more and then I'm going to count my stitches. I'm just laughing because I'm sitting here like, oh my gosh, this is so many stitches, because I think it's the most single stitches I've done in one line so far since working on these things. But at the same time, it sounds pretty ridiculous given how many stitches you would do if you were making a blanket. Like 36 is nothing. There's thousands and thousands of... Doreen, you watched the video of the new baby. I know, wasn't that funny? That was... I just lost it. I was not prepared for that. That's so funny. Okay, I'm going to count 36, hopefully. Cross your fingers. 36 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 26. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Did I go 1 too far? Did I go 1 too far? Let's try that again. One more time. Go the other way this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. So this is going to be stitch number 1 of round 8, which is just another 36 single stitches. But I'm going to put my stitch marker on this time, because that's the smart thing to do. Otherwise, you end up having to count stitches 30,000 times. And thank you so much, Shelley, for the reminder about the eyes and the 9, because I wouldn't have thought of that. Okay, there we go. It's in. Now we go around again. Thank you, Emma. Thank you. I think I feel like I am getting pretty good at it. I like it. It's fun. I am still learning, Paulette. Absolutely. I'm going to still be learning for a long time. Terry, you want to do the temperature blanket, but being in Southern California, there's not a significant change in weather. You know, my sister, one of my little sisters, she's a knitter. She doesn't crochet, but she knits. And she knitted a temperature blanket many years ago now, but she lived in Toledo, Ohio at the time. It turned out pretty cool. Have you guys all heard of the temperature blanket, or has anybody not heard of it? It's a blanket that you crochet a square on every single day for a whole year. And so every day you use the yarn that kind of matches what the day looks like. So if it's like a sunny day, you would use like yellow or something like that. And if it's a cloudy day, you could use gray. And if it's a blue sky day, use blue. And so whatever, system you want to pick, but you just consistently do a square every single day for a year. And at the end of the year, you have a blanket that reflects what the weather was like the whole year. It's pretty neat. Man, these eyeballs they're so pokey. Like the backside of them. It's hard to grab on to his head. Your neighbor's doing that, Paulette? Yeah. Not every stuffy can be as well named as Stilts. I still can't get over that. It's just so funny. I was just so caught off guard. I was expecting this giraffe with like long, lanky legs, or just like a normal stuffed giraffe. He hands me this little stubby little thing. Oh my gosh. That was so good. I couldn't breathe. I could not breathe. And then I couldn't tell you guys what was going on because I was laughing too hard. And everybody's like, what? What the heck is so funny? You gotta wait. You gotta wait for it. Because I can't breathe right now. Oh, what a riot. So funny. Shelly, it's not your fault the eyeballs are so pokey. Oh gosh, no, it's a good tip. Why do they have to make them like that? You think they could come up with something better than these pokey ass eyeballs? Like, I know it's getting stuffed, and so it's not like it's gonna poke through the stuffy, but it's just odd. Why can't they be flat? I guess because sometimes you probably have to poke it through the yarn, and they want to give you a tip to get it in there. But or make the cappy things like with a protective cap. instead of just a ring, have it be like a cone. And you push the whole cone on. And it's not so pokey. Sometimes I think of solutions for how to make things better, and I wonder why nobody ever did that or thought of it. Seems strange to me. Nana, are you the youngest? Oh, no. I am the oldest of 5. I'm the oldest of 5 children. So I have 2 younger sisters and 2 younger brothers. And they're all quite a bit younger than me, too. There was 6 years between myself and the next child. And then they range in age from 6 years younger than me to 12 years younger than me. So there's a pretty decent gap between myself and my siblings. And my siblings, they're all closer in age to each other. They're all like 2 years apart from each other pretty much. But a couple of them, I guess, are more like 3 years apart. But yeah, they're still they're more. Ooh, why does that not want to cooperate? They're more at the same stage of life with each other than I am with them. Some people melt the tip down a little. That makes sense. I can understand now. I can understand now why they would do that. That's probably why they suggested you do. Yeah, they I think they said to do it after round 14, but it was a good, it is difficult. The more rows you have, it's just more difficult to find to count and figure out where to put them. I struggled with that with the last one. So I was happy to try anything that would make that process easier. And I'm just being a complainer. It's not that big of a deal. I can work around them. Okay. All right. Look at that now. Definitely can see that nose taking shape, right? So make sure I got 36 stitches, and then we can move on to round 9, or we'll at least see what it looks like. See how crazy it is. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The Sesame Street song. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah! Lost it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Right versus wrong side. Well, this is clearly the wrong side because it has the eyeballs. I'm not going to flip it this way and be like, ha, danger unicorn. Rah. No, our sides have already been picked. The line has been drawn in the sand. There's no going back. This is the way it goes. And obviously the tails, I'm not going to have the tail sticking out the head. So that's just silly. Silly. Oh, wow. Round 9 and the decrease stitch. Ooh, I got to remember how to do the decrease stitch. Doreen says, are they all in Michigan? No, actually. Only one is left in Michigan. We're all spread all over the country. Like from one end of the country to the other, pretty much. Actually, yes. We are exactly spread from one end of the country to the other. Yes, it is starting to look like a nose. Sorry, I'm stretching it out. I'm gonna stretch my legs for a sec. And my back. Oh. Joanne just posted they had an earthquake in Oklahoma. What did she say what strength it was? Let me see if I can find Oklahoma earthquake. 5.1. Yeah. What part? Looks like the epicenter was, I don't know Oklahoma. I'm just looking at a map. North of Shawnee in Seminole, between Midwest City and Okemos. So just east of Oklahoma City. Yeah, I mean, if you know people, you might want to check on them. It's not like crazy strong, but you know, it's enough to scare you awake if you're sleeping, I think. If you ask Aaron, hey Aaron, I hear him. I heard him doing something. Watch, I'm going to ask him. He's going to say, that's nothing. Because he's from California. Babe? He'd be like, 5.1 is nothing. Emma, you have 6 siblings and you're all spread around Australia. That's cool. Australia's, I wonder how big, if you were to like take the size of Australia and lay it down over the top of the US, like how many states would it cover? I know it's a big island, but it's not as big as the US. So I'm just wondering how big it is. Baby. I'm choking. Baby, come back. Maybe he went outside. I would use the GOOGLE, but it might activate. So ask ChatGPT what I say. I forget what I said. It's nothing in California for sure. We don't even feel them when they're not. That's what he tells me, Terry, every time. He says that his mom is like ridiculous because they'll have like a 6 or whatever, and she'll be like, "Oh my gosh, did you feel that?" He's like, "Nope, didn't feel anything." Carrie, you're in California. I had a 6 point. Yeah, I mean, he's lived through. Oh yeah, that's a good idea, Sharon. Let me see. ChatGPT. How big is Australia in relation to the United States? Like if you took Australia and you laid it over the top of the United States, how many states would it cover? She says Australia is significantly large, roughly comparable in size to the continental United States. If you were to superimpose Australia over the US, it would cover a substantial portion of the country. Holy smokes, y'all. That's a big island. Whoa. To give you a clearer visual, imagine placing Australia over the US. its eastern coast might align with the east coast of the US, and the western edge could extend into the Pacific Ocean past California. What? That placement would cover most of the central and southern states, stretching from coast to coast. However, exact coverage might vary slightly depending on orientation and scaling. Wow. My mind is blown, you guys. I had no idea. I had no idea it was that big. Wow. That's wild. Look at me, 45 and totally ignorant to the size of Australia. Wow, it's a continent. You're right, Shelley. It is a continent. I don't think it's taught as an island anymore. I'm just thinking because it's, it's but you're right. At that size, it absolutely is a continent, and it should be respected as such. Because that's huge. Wow. Okay. I did not know that. Clearly I did not know that. It isn't Maui for sure. No, it's definitely not Maui. Oh. Well, you learn something new every day, right? That's what it is. How do I know there's a way. There's a way for me to here. I'm gonna do this. Hey, babe, where are you? Hello, baby. Hello. Hey, babe, where are you? Hello, baby. Hello. I just broadcast throughout the whole house. That was the only way I could do it without vocally triggering it. Megan says, I feel like globes lied to me growing up. Absolutely. And maps. You know that maps are BS. Like the maps that we grew up with in school, total BS. Not proportionately accurate at all. Not at all. Good night, Rhonda. Yes, the birthday has begun, Michael. Sharon says, I knew it was big, but not huge like that. You probably already knew this because you've been there, but did you know that if you take Australia and you lay it on top of the US, if you put the side of Australia, the east side of Australia, right up to the east coast of the US, it will be past California to the west, out into the ocean, and cover pretty much the entirety of the US.
Well, it is a continent. So.
It is a continent. I'm over here calling it an island, and it's a freaking continent because it's massive, and I had no idea it was that
big.
A
lot of the area, people don't live in a lot of the areas.
But that doesn't matter. It's still a giant piece of land. Right. I had no idea that it was that big. It just blew my mind.
And so many different types of environments.
Well, yeah, that makes sense now. That makes sense now, like looking back, it makes total sense how there would be all these different climates and environments, because if it's that big, just like we have, right? Like the north part is colder than the south part in the US and all that. So, yeah, that makes total sense. That's wild. Also, 5.1 earthquake.
Where?
Oklahoma.
So from fracking?
Probably, but 5.1.
Yeah. It's borderline. It depends. It really depends on it probably is worse there because a lot of those buildings aren't structurally sound. I mean, they're not built with earthquake, countermeasures or whatever you call it.
Right. Yeah. No, the infrastructure is not, they didn't
support that.
Right.
They don't, it's not historically like a California situation.
Yeah. I mean, that's true. But can you 5.1, can you feel it? You can feel it, right?
Yeah,
Like, you know it.
That's gonna cause some property damage.
You know what's happening.
Yeah.
It's not like you're gonna sleep through it, most likely.
It really depends on the style. Some earthquakes are like bang, some are like rolling, some are, it just really depends on how it hits the buildings.
Yeah. I think I'm done for the night, guys. I think I'm gonna stop here before I get into these decreased stitches, because it's a little more complicated, because you have to go in through the one size of the V, or the one side, sorry. And it's gonna be a whole chore. And it's already been 2.5 hours, so I think we're gonna stop here for the night.
How's the little spool thing?
The bowl,
The bowl.
it's fantastic. It's wonderful. I love it. I love it. Look, I mean, it works, right? Like, it works really well. So it's good stuff. I'm really glad I bought it. And it, ow, felt like my side bit me. It wasn't expensive either. So maybe I'll work on that. Maybe I'll get off of here and I'll work on that list for you guys, that crochet list, on Amazon, and put the bowl on there. And then I'll tell you guys about it next time. Okay. But yeah, I'm going to go for now. It is, after all, my husband's birthday. I suppose I should go spend some time with him or something. All right, guys. Thank you for hanging out. Sharon says happy birthday.
Thank you.
Good night. Sleep well. We'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget Erin's birthday party right here on YouTube, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. Don't miss it. It's going to be epic. Good night, all.